that's going to help him across the line, as it looks like we are just about ready to hop onto our first
Okay,
match
here we go.
Our first map, rather.
DFM on
Already had our
defense.
first
Zeta on attack.
As we will be going back onto Ascent
Double
and
frenzy.
then back onto Haven. So that's not going to
First as
change
well.
here for
What
this
kind of util we
second
got?
match of the night.
How deep we going in? Omen
Again,
flash.
just hoping for some fun back and forth action. Both teams competitive. That's all I want to see. You know, regardless of who ends up winning this match.
Yeah, I mean, we had high expectations for the first series, but hopefully in the end it was nothing but an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, we'll focus because I think this is a big talking point, right? So we're definitely focused on the jet off. We'll see.
Not what that is. Americans, we bastardized.
We'll see how they perform.
To be perfectly honest.
Nice.
Anyway,
Knife goes in. It's not going to hit anyone, so they're going to know that everywhere's close. Sorry, everywhere close is clear. In return, DFM get a good amount of info and put jet aggro here, so they are going into the free pass and stack.
This is the KJ stack setup.
Gonna send their jet in right onto the site. Let's see how this works. As right around the corner is Tagade's able to pick up that first one. Crow at least able to pick off one, but it does look like they are backing out of this position. As meanwhile,
Yeah, they did really good to shut this down.
Some interesting firefights. Tennis taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, trying to go for this little flank angle, catch somebody off guard, but seems like it was sussed out. Goes down to 16 HP. Soldam for now going to be the lone player from DFM, splitting over towards the B site. Well, Zeta very much just cutting voice.
He's just on an island. His normal pathing will be to go down to lane, but there were mollies there. So yeah, it looked it was a nice setup from DFM to kind of force him into the open. Potentially they've been looking at his pathing with a lot of how he dashes. I'm not entirely sure. If he always dashes in the same place, and again, it's a pretty common dash, you can force him into kind of a unfavorable or something that he's not used to doing.
They have 12 seconds. The spike gets dropped down.
Yeah, the time is low.
It's gonna be bad times.
I feel like I'm watching MIBR. Time is real low.
Crow into the site, so now he can get this plant down. But how do they try to
Okay,
hold this
Laz
off?
could win this.
Headshots need to be cleaned. A couple taps on the Soldam to take him down to about half HP.
Nice little angle, but it's only going to be one.
It's unlucky.
So
I don't think he did enough damage.
It's got a very interesting angle here, and they will not be able to take him out. He gets 3 in a row and make that a 4K on the round, as
that's
Crow
how he
pulls
starts
out
it
a
off.
mega clutch
Little
here in the pistol
1v3.
round.
What a way to drag that back from the brink, Crow. I mean, he's been one of the quieter members that we've seen from Zeta. There's been a lot of scrutiny directed at him from the fandoms, but that's a hell of a way to kickstart this
Yeah,
series.
2v4.
To pull that out. I mean, it was
2v4,
looking
1v3.
like there was no hope in hell that he was going to be able to pull this out.
Damn, he did great. They landed one bullet on him.
74 HP remaining, and Stony Face at the end of it all. Crow picks up a 4K to win the pistol from Zeta. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, and definitely the best ceremony, which is just do nothing with a blank face, because you do this all the time. Like, you know.
Okay, in terms of how they're buying,
So awesome.
all in for this round.
Really good. So maybe we all
Just trying to secure this round, and then whatever is left is going to be for the bonus. Maybe get some pistols out onto the others. In terms of DFM, not many guns into this one. Just a shorty on the jet. 4-person stack over towards A. Early info on B.
Let's see where they go from here, because, you know, the beginning of that was all DFM. They were able to hold down the site very nicely. Nice little rotate out from Zeta, as they do eventually win, of course, as now they are once again taking it slow here.
Yeah, not looking to push the pace. Zeta, we've seen from them, they like to condition quite a bit.
Yeah, pretty much the Korean jet.
So when they want to go for a fast hit, you'll know it. Right off the rip within the first 5 rounds. So
right. Do they
trying?
Okay, yeah. Oh, they flood site pretty early, yeah.
To allow for this entry to come in, but everybody's just completely
damn, he's so blind. Okay, they managed to clean it up, but honestly, considering the situation, 2 kills and they get potentially 2 armors out, at least 1 armor out, they did pretty good. I like this fast retake idea. The flashes were crazy.
About as much as you can expect from the side of DFM, especially pushing through smokes and flashes and everything.
For sure. In APAC, they kind of don't focus as much in terms of rifles ready for the third.
They are really.
You kind of get more of this.
So pumped for an
But
I've never
but
seen
we
anyone
have
more
got a kind of overinvestment in theory from 10 here. Again, if they lose this 1-9, so he won't have enough money to buy into the next round. So this is kind of going for like an NA buy, where on the next round they're gonna have like 4 guns and then maybe a pistol after. So we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, it doesn't matter if they win the round.
Drone from Zeta. We'll just spot the turret. He'll take that down.
Yeah, that's a small win. They take that. They do know that the Odin's in play now, though.
Might just come in here fast again. We did see a couple of Vandals picked up now after the guns that were lost.
Just on the edge.
Pretty quickly. This is spotted though. Soldom is right here. As the spray, not really going to get anyone, but he did do a decent amount of damage, and now he's got Suggest as well on the site.
Yeah, this is a hard round. I'm enjoying this little smoke that they keep doing reactively when they get over towards the B site. That just allows a gap for them to flood multiple people into B. I think it's pretty cool. Especially twice now they've done this. What a weird round. Yeah, it felt like they realized that they have numbers on site, and they now go all the way over towards A. Omen is here and everything.
Does get spotted.
Yeah.
Pinched on both sides, finds the one. Wins the first fight, looks for
what a nightmare of a round. Honestly, he did good to stay alive for as long as this and get one.
At least,
that looks wild.
1 for 1 as 11 seconds there is the plant.
Anthem noted.
Yeah, 3-4. Zero underneath here in hell. He's gonna
Okay,
put the
I
smoke
don't
down.
think Zeta can. I mean, they can win this, but I don't think they're going to win this. Let's see how much damage they can
Try to
do.
hold it down.
Sugar, maybe it could be Sugar Hero round, but
Highest HP on the team at the moment. 10 going to be taken out. So aiming pressure now eliminated. Sugar Zero looks to hold it. 12 bullets in the clip. The tap of the spike.
almost
Anthem
the Sugar Hero moment. It's a nice try. It's really good damage from them. Like really good damage. They got a plant as well. I like the calling. I like the calling on this. It's a weird situation to be in. They worked it out pretty well though. Once they saw this extra smoke over towards B to allow them out to spawn, they definitely knew that there was. Well, it felt like they knew there were 3 people on site. So.
But very low on health. It's just a one tap. Doesn't even need to hit him in the head. And Anthem's at least able to get this round.
Yeah, this was a nice round. Okay, so DFM win. Check over at the money. They're accepting because they only won it with just 1 person alive that they now have to low buy. So one of those weird situations we get to see them every so often where you win the round, but the call is to low buy.
I mean, looking to go really aggro, and this should tell them quite a bit of information, especially as he swings out into the spawn.
I think this is smart. I like this when I see it. I think it is the right call a lot of the time. Oh.
Quite a bit of damage across, but
oh.
Crow, he's left on the ground. He's resible.
Definitely, and there he is.
He's back to 100 now.
Yep. It's going to be really rough for the side of DFM. As immediately Laz here.
Would be a bit of a nightmare if DFM can't get any kills here.
He's able to pick up that kill. He's looking really strong for the side of Zeta as there are only 2 members left. Anthem's just trying to get whatever.
Damn, the recon just got off before the knife hit, so they can spam.
They'll take him down as the reveal comes through. Just a nice little wall bang from him. And 10 will find Takajay,
so 2 armor rebuys, 1 gun rebuy. It's very nice for Zeta. They got a plant, extra 300, 3,000 on top of this for the win as well. But that was just the low buy, so yeah, important round now. Damn, that kill is crazy.
Forward, trying to get over towards Switch, and then eventually just gets revealed by this recon dart mowed down. See, things nice and calm here from Zeta.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole impact of how much damage they did. Right, that was all the Sugar Zero and the 1-on-3 killing the extra 2, making sure they have the eco now. The good thing for Zeta right now was that this recon actually got a scan off, so they know that this is free, that no one was challenging it, so that this is a question mark that they've created, even though there's a one-way here.
Stinger, just in case he does find himself in a up close
So there's
in
at
a
least pressure
personal
here.
situation and the right click, you know, if he doesn't have enough knives to guarantee a kill.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Zeta once again actually gonna just slow things down.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You think about that rush coming through in the last round. Soldan really pushing the envelope, clearing out that A side. Just sit back, wait and see if it happens again. Now they'll start.
It's a weird line,
where exactly they want this spike to
Havni. It is a weird line.
Have seen from Zeta is that they are a very
You
patient
kind of want
and
to
slow-playing team that has bit them in the rear from time to time.
kind of want to
when it
do a
comes down
little
to
bit more
trying
damage
to
than
get
they
that
did.
spike out onto the site with very limited time remaining. So far, it's been pretty decent for them.
See how this
It's a
one
nice
goes.
hit.
Step
Good
on
dash
site
in. Check the
once
corner.
again as
3 people
Soldan
here though.
From up top, he's got the knives. He has 2 kills and he will
Oh,
not get his
almost,
third, but he has
almost.
pulled
But
enough
they
of
get
the
the
weight of
trade
the
out.
team.
Okay,
And it's
we're
only Laz now
we're
who's
starting
like,
to
well, I
see
guess
it.
Maybe I'll just run away then.
That was
Never
cool.
mind. There's a nice hold here from the side.
Yeah,
of
great
DFM.
into this one.
Yeah, I mean,
Here we get a save out. Perfect round at the moment. 1 person goes down. 3 people, 3,000 for everyone that survives. Got 1 armor rebuy. It's really, really nice. It's exactly what they needed. In terms of Zeta, money's good.
But it was still a very good effort. He's the only casualty here in a round that DFM really need to win. Otherwise, they're going to be knocked back onto yet another Thrifty. So overall, fantastically played. He did buy down, but it was widely just
Still no op for him yet.
He's got enough money to be able to get this full buy in the rest of his team as well. Starting to really get well situated economically. Just great. Overall, what you want to see from Soldan. And this was what was lacking over at Lock-In. It's one of the things that had us really hyped up when we saw that he was going to be starting for this team. We said, oh, the plan from Detonation is actually to enable this guy who has not been competing for a while. Not since we really saw him on North Eption trying to, you know, push his way in through the LCQ into Champions all the way back in 2021.
Okay, knife goes in. Didn't hit anyone. Recon went in.
I mean, maybe this is
Didn't
part of the
scan
reason why
anyone.
he's back in as well.
Dude, everyone's trying
Maybe
to
he
do
doesn't
timings
have
of the
to
knife.
do
Let's see.
anything with their loss streak. It might just be, hey, he looks like he's on
I like the
form now. Let's
idea
give
of
him another
this.
chance.
They wanted
And
to
see
see
if
if
that
they were
helps us
pushing
out.
through middle
And,
with all the
so
util.
far
They
it's been
smoked.
pretty
Sorry,
good.
they used their smoke against them, and then they had a
Solo
recon that
carry,
went middle and
anything like that,
scanned
but definitely
anyone
a
kind of
nice
in this
impact
area.
So far for the roster of DFM as
Well,
Dev
that's a
himself
huge
has been
duel.
opening things up on
21,
this Jet
28
as
HP, sorry.
does take a big chunk of damage for that kill.
So too does Crow, backing away. Look at the dash out, but I mean, you look at that util stack on the B side from the KJ. There's no turret set up to play across to make contact in the market, so it's basically
Okay,
just suggesting.
they
alright,
smoked
I'll
off
watch the
middle
angle,
to get
and
this
then he
cross
ends up
on,
losing out of the fight.
and this is all
Good
up to
entry,
Rhea.
or a good opening kill there from Deb.
He needs to kill 2.
Even in Zeta's losses, I'll maybe hold this thought.
1,
Oh
2.
man, Rhea.
I mean, he did great.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah,
Picks
he
up
did that.
2.
He did great.
It's gonna give some good information to the team as coming on over here.
Instant
Takate.
Omen ult. Goes to back his
Yeah.
site. 25 seconds. That's a
I was gonna say, even in
huge
their
kill.
losses, Deb has been very good.
Still has Omen flash.
Okay, on the
Ah, it's
corner
unlucky.
of the smoke, Takate is going to be taken out and now planting Sugar Zero
Oof.
as down will go
Some nice
Anthem,
shots on the
and
get
it is
plant as
pretty
well.
clean on the rotation over to the outside of those
Weird
2
rounds.
kills.
Only
Right
one
up.
of them can't buy,
They're able to
so
clear
we'll see what
everything
they
out
decide to go
onto
for.
the site and get the plant down.
A bit of back and forth now between the teams. Yep, there's that opening kill. I mean, it's such a small, narrow little sight line. He's able to win it out and even gets, I believe, digs through the corner of the wall there. So just barely off being able to get that one-tap elimination. And then from there, they're able to take it. So the smiles now coming out. Economy softened up yet again. You can see a little bit of a half commitment widely across
me
the
turn
team
this
here
up slightly.
for the side of DFM. Soldan just going to be looking to work some magic with his shorty.
Well, that's a nice angle to hold. Doesn't look like Zeta have any intention on pushing
They
out there. Nice
5-person
little bit of
push
damage
this.
on the 10.
Detonation
It's
fully
nice.
do. Ten's gonna try to buy
Overwhelm's
himself
good.
some
They
time,
did
but
not
here's
hit the
Soldan
dash
doing
because
his
of the
best.
Omen flash.
Will eat a
What's
bit
the
of damage,
reaction
though,
here?
from that.
They had
Just
to
friendly
they had to
fire right
Omen
into the
TP
anthem.
to get the spike.
I don't think he's
Damn,
gonna
they're
be
kind of
very
lucky that the
nonplussed
Omen
about it.
TP in terms of this
Finds the
round.
kill, that's
Otherwise,
what
this
they
would have
wanted,
gone
but now they have
really
to try to
badly.
retake A.
They get a lot of
At
space.
the
They
end
go
of the
into
day,
site.
you know, like how
This
many
might be a
times have
little
we
bit
seen,
too
like,
much of a
5
torch shot.
retakes on the A site? That's
Think-
happened many
Ooh,
times,
it's
but now
be
this time
interesting.
actually Zeta are down a member, so maybe
Do they
in this round where you don't have a lot of
want to
firepower,
use
you
any of
find the
these
one
ults
pick,
into the
it's actually
retake?
gonna feel a lot better, obviously, for the side of DFM. Gives them a better chance here in a rough
Point
spot.
catches him.
Uh-oh.
That should make them suspicious, especially now that he's been seen. Soldan, however, previously tagged up, ends up falling quite quickly.
He's got some smoke too, and he's hitting the 2 heads.
Oh.
Back and forth, Laz is just holding down.
Some nice shots from him. Even the round before, he had a nice shot at the end.
Nasty stuff. Good push out. A nice one tap with the Guardian from Rada. But given the time remaining, this should be about as good as they can hope for.
Maybe some exit kills. Nope. Maybe some exit. No.
Okay, they'll just give Laz the fourth.
Yeah, he hit some shots into this round, though.
Okay, you know what? These aren't the best, best weapons.
It's a good sign for them.
Going into the next one.
They kept so many people alive there. Their money is out of control. It's 5-2, and I'm seeing multiple people on 7K, and they're on the attack side.
Look at this.
Ooh.
Love the
Yo, Hypok's up as well. What's up, Hypok?
I feel like if you're gonna go for that, and you say like we don't want to.
Man, you're just on the same schedule as me. I respect it.
Yeah.
Watching the late night NA. Watching the early morning Pacific.
There at the end. Zeta's been holding it down. As Ace Recon Bolt gonna chance one, it looks like, but Zeta's been really good about the control of their pacing. It's something you mentioned early on, and you know, one day they're going super fast in A, the other day they're just sitting back waiting for 30 seconds left on the clock and a slow push through B or something like that. So it's definitely confusing.
Okay, it feels like a must-win for DFM because money's outrageously low. They got 3 ults against the 3 ults. They're not breaking the money at all for like the rest of this half, really, unless they somehow get 3 in a row.
Ever get an operator in their hands for this defending side, and that's pretty brutal. We've seen how impactful they can be, especially in the hands of a player like Dep, like Soldam. And to not have that, it feels like you're losing quite a bit of firepower. Soldam can just
yeah, that's one way to start it off.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll take that.
Some of the shots in this game right now, kind of nuts.
He took that personally.
Damn it. Might have been another one over towards short as well. Okay, 30 seconds on this one. They have heavy kill set up here. Dude, straight through smoke. He puts the ult down. We have ult to kill the ult. They know he's back at sight now. 15 seconds, massive. 2 massive kills from Sugar Zero.
Yeah, not Lonely Island anymore. Well, I guess it was kind of actually. He was alone. As these 2 members going to just run away onto the
Dude, Zeta look comfortable at the moment. Hitting shots, getting important kills.
Some more downtime for DFM to consider what went wrong.
Good reactions from what's going on.
You get that initial pick. You kind of have an idea of what Zeta's plan is going to be. You have a good
they gotta save these. Gotta save these guns.
Anyway. Yeah, kind of missed the first, kill coming through there onto Rada. Exactly how that happened. I mean, Zeta,
Rich Mister, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate you. Try to get some slugs in for Rich.
They're just gonna go rushing for it. There's no hope of any kind of ninja defuse. So
welcome into the Slug Club, mate. Appreciate that.
A site going to be the first place that you would suspect. They have a flash. Do they set it up? They've got the turret to try to make this rush happen. Swing out. 10's gonna be good for 1. That's still pretty damn solid for Zeta.
Yeah, they'll definitely take that. It's a good 1-for-1 for Zeta. Trying to do a lot of damage. This is gonna be a rough timeout. They got 1 hero gun. They need to kind of win the rest of the rounds. Money's in the bin. Money on the other team's outright. Damn. It actually was a nut shot over towards short as well.
You set up a smoke. You spray into it. You hope for a kill, and he got one.
There are so many people there. It's like the most packed room I've seen.
Oh, I mean, Tokyo is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Once that
Dexter, I have no idea what that means, but thank you, maybe.
As of late,
I think, maybe
more
thank
and more chance and I think faith in them being able to make it there. Still a long road ahead of them, but we have been seeing some of the teams that started out at the top starting to falter, and Zeta, while they had started out near the bottom, have been rising. So could very well be that we get to see these guys in front of a home crowd in a couple months' time.
Hope so. I mean, that would be really hype, and it does feel like this team could be towards the upper echelon at least, like the top half of VCT Pacific. So, as long as they continue with this. Saw a lot of frustrated faces on the side of DFM. I mean, it's kind of the sign of, okay, nothing is working. When you're in the game, you try a bunch of things. Oh, well, we got stopped here, we got stopped there, and also when we tried this, like 3 different kinds of ideas. And yeah, I mean, Zeta's kind of had their number at almost every turn. So
okay,
let's see if this timeout helps them.
What do we set up for here? What's the change up from DFM? What are they going to do with the hero gun?
All right, well.
Anti-KO setup or something? Like, what's going on here?
Here.
Anti-Killjoy setup, and they just reactively push late middle. Wanted to wait for knife and recon, but it never came. Damn. Sets look great at the moment. Dude, it's the old
Sheriff's on the opposite side.
Fast team I saw do this ages ago is BBL pistol.
On the ground is recoverable.
That was the first ever time I saw this.
The door
it's a nice
shut,
round.
Feels like that's just DFM getting shut out of the round very swiftly here.
Yeah, it does feel like it. I like the play from Depp. You're not.
I like the idea from DFM as well. It wasn't too bad. They wanted to sit further back and wait for the recon knife and then push middle, so they could have a fast flank if they decided to use Killjoy ult to enter the site. Zeta decided to go for something a lot faster.
And on top of the boxes here is Depp, and that's another one to Laz. Will it be flawless? As he's like, please, just one gun. Just anything. Can we have anything? And the answer is no.
This is dominant, really dominant. Let's see. This is the first buy DFM are going to have after doing the pause.
7-2. Not even a crumb given over. As can I just say,
10's kind of just been holding on to this ult.
This is
insane.
This is the best performance I think we've seen from him in Pacific so far. And he is somebody that, you know, Zeta fans that have been around for a while have been begging to start having more and more impact in the lineup, because he was the guy when they made their run back in Reykjavik, when they had this incredible performance and outdid everybody's expectations. Laz was one of the ones who was very much leading the charge.
Good to see that have changed up their turret as well. They have been going for this one a lot though.
In the matches that were played. And this
does he get anything through the smoke? No, doesn't even try. I just realized it's behind.
Yeah. It is. I can agree with that. I've been really impressed by Depp as well. I just think his jet play has been pretty flawless in its own right. Just like the angles he's taking, how much room he's creating for his team, and this is kind of what you expect from your jet. But I don't know. It's just been really good.
Just searching to see if there's a deep alarm bot.
Entering into the sites first
this one.
to get things going. And it's been very nice.
This is nice from DFM. Getting way more proactive around the 1 minute mark. Realizing that, again, the calls come in around 50 seconds, 1 minute mark in terms of grouping going to the site. So this info comes in. We have the knife short, so we can definitely stack one heavier, or at least have one person in spawn.
Keep an eye on this.
Honestly, it's a nice recovery. It's always been like this, though. It's always been the person on B on a bit of an island.
Pro tag down, suggests swinging out, does catch Depp. Sugars are going to be able to find
one. The recon.
Left to have to be raised.
Recon's incredible.
Laz is setting up these darts so perfectly.
Yeah.
So good.
Uh-oh.
Soldam with the knives, feeling desperate. Can he make it happen? The answer is no.
Okay, nice shutdown. Good run from Sugar. Good run from Laz as well. The recon to enable the kill, and then the most important kill over towards market. Well, actually, the most important kill was on site, but he enabled it at least.
Yeah. And I mean, like you said, like I think the dart actually was the biggest thing, because Jeff's angle was so good, but then he gets spotted by one tick of the dart and he's just gone. And it's like, okay, well, your one hope of defense on the B site is now dead due to just fantastic ability usage and timing on the push. Like the teamwork from Zeta has been really huge, and Laz has kind of been the guy, right? So
yeah,
really good stuff. 8-2. And I have this feeling, Achilles, that my wish of having a competitive
I'm going to be a
match
little bit critical to DFM.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I feel like their big win condition is getting this guy an ult.
There's always Haven. It's what I
And
told
we
myself
haven't
in the first
really
series,
seen
it's
it.
always Haven.
I hope so.
This one at least is picked by DFM, as opposed to the opposite way around, where T1 had it selected Ascent. Okay. So there's some differences, you know. I'm right there with you.
Okay.
It's been
Well,
5
we'll
consecutive rounds
Yeah.
from Zeta, and it's they're on an ego again. Ooh, Soldam needs to hightail the hell out of here. He re-swings.
That was cool.
Well, what would be the most unexpected thing?
Yeah, he's...
To
I mean,
re-swing
it's
with
an
20
eco.
health, I guess,
Fine.
the smoke.
They'll never see this one coming.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work.
No,
Yeah,
it
they're
did
on
not.
top of it, though.
Sprays through the smoke this time, not going to be able to find
Might see some pretty one-sided games today.
Dumped in by Depp. He says that's screwed up, handle. I don't
This
need
one
these.
is looking similar to the
Sends
first.
him out just in case he catches somebody, and Pro catches Taka J over in mid. He's now in a bit of a sticky situation. He's being pinched,
Yeah.
but they need to clear him simultaneously or raid
Nice shot.
Okay, nice shot. They will be cleared out though. No, Suggest finally gonna hit that last shot. Anthem's still alive, so I mean, there is a small chance that they make this happen.
I think you just maybe try to.
You reckon it was all planned, Pecan?
Just run away. Don't give him anything else. Laz is on pace for another Hunter's Fury.
Oh no.
And he could technically get it in the last round if he finds a couple kills here.
They want to take these out, and Suggest gets one, but they will be cleaned up as they stick around for a bit too long. Zeta will pick up
Was a
a
low buy. Let's see. Man, they're going to go the whole half without having an op.
I mean, it is last round, and they have enough money.
Go on, just give him an op. Take the hit. I saw 5,000. Someone take the hit.
No amount of guns other than 5 left on the ground for Zeta really matters at this point. The economy rounds ago became unbreakable. And right now, Zeta, depending on how this next one goes,
yeah, I think that someone just had to. I mean, someone had to, whether it was one of his teammates or him himself.
It's feeling pretty likely.
Just needed to get the op out. Big win condition for them. Yeah, 2 rounds without it. They must have known it was a win condition, I feel like. They should have put way more priority on it, in my opinion.
A wise man once said, here on this very desk, actually, many times. Either way, they got to get this one, and maybe, you know, they can have some hope in a
5-person group, and this is the first time we've seen more stack over towards B. It might. They have a chance into this round. They get early contact, and the rotate's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, you say it all starts with one. I think Zeta is saying there can be only one when it comes down to well-performing Japanese representatives. We'll see, though. They're looking for the aggro swing out.
Flashback face. Oh, my.
Some blind spray through, desperately hoping for something. No kills found. They will take Crow to 60.
Okay, the call for the cancel happens. Anthem uses his ult. We're going to now fake A and go late B, potentially. They at least know that the Killjoy is going to be over towards A, so they can do this pretty well. Damn, look at the rotate. No way. One alarm bot, one person.
Everybody else is moving through, and they're going to know that this is completely open.
Holy hell, that's the biggest over-rotate I've seen. So nicely done by Zeta. I did not think that was going to work as well. Definitely works a lot better when you try and fake over towards with a Killjoy, and you know that he's not playing B anymore and he's going to be over towards A. So that helps. So yeah, it was a really nice call into this one. But that was a heavy over-rotate. They didn't even leave one.
Pull off this.
Damn. Oh nah, dude, this has been annihilation. I feel almost bad for how dominant this has been. DFM have been wrecked. Nice run from Deb.
Out the half as Zeta are really digging into them now. 10-2 as we go to the half. You need this pistol round, or it might just be lights out for Ascent. As a flawless play here at the end.
I'll be honest, I think it's lights out regardless of if they win this pistol.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's done fully.
In the scoreline and just in what we're seeing, that it's hard to imagine that Zeta could let this slip away from them. I'm hoping to see that pistol round go the way of Detonation, though. Run this back, make this a good, honest map of Valorant. Don't just go out of here without really throwing any punches. Show us a bit more. Because even in some of the close rounds that they lost, Detonation, a lot of that was because it wasn't because they were, getting clutched on or anything like that.
Stop believing in Zeta. It's still too early for me to stop believing in them for Tokyo, but looking like that we should be able to potentially get to playoffs, and then then they're gonna have to do some kind of big run in playoffs.
I can't read what that says. Hashtag Piglet. Okay. I was gonna say our little graphic was blocking out the.
Could have said anything. I mean, you never know. Yeah. Graphic was blocking.
Always good, though, to see some fans stopping by to check out the matches here from abroad or whether or not they live in Korea. Either way, we finally got radios back into this.
Soldam, you get out here and don't leave. I mean,
wait, that's his nickname in Japan?
He has had the most highlighty moments. But as you were saying, Achilles, I don't think it really matters too much. I mean, maybe you could look towards that, for the next map or for future matches for DFM.
The strongest region? I don't know about the strongest, but definitely
It does feel a little bit like Team
Definitely
Diff, where
could
Zeta
be.
are very prepared. Their pushes are extremely crisp, and Detonation are kind of just like falling apart as we were watching this happen.
Yeah. Has not been super great, but it all starts with one.
You know, one round is the beginning of a comeback.
We'll wait for
Yeah,
the
you
international
can't
lands again.
Start a comeback without one round.
I don't remember when it was that we mentioned it, but Laz still has not died again. He still only has 2 deaths.
Yeah.
We'll see how that holds up.
At least 3 or 4 rounds ago.
Right.
I mean, granted, he's
Are we
only
going to have
had
any
2
kind of
kills, but still,
sense of a comeback, or is this
maybe an
is this going to continue in this fashion? We got nade out that goes in the corner. We got knife that goes late as well. Dude, there is so much util used within the first 5 seconds here. It's crazy.
Spotting them, still finds himself in a rough position.
This is a nice split though. It's a nice pistol.
Headshot.
Crow has to get 3 again, really. 2 would be fine. Damn, he nearly owned it with that flash.
Some extra kills, and Laz, okay, will suffer his
Hey,
third
fair
death, but
play.
now
They
before
did
taking
so
down 2,
much damage.
given the HP bars, this is going to be rough.
And they don't even have the spikes, so they gotta use a smoke to pick it up. And I mean, they're gonna get this plant down, which is nice. But 10 and Sugar Zero will push through. And let's see how this one goes, as they both only have classics. Not too unexpected, but let's see if they can actually pick up these kills. Only, you know, a couple of shots on one and 1 shot onto the other would do it, as there is the couple of shots. There's the one. Sugar Zero picks it up, and that's pistol round for Zeta. And
the good news for DFM is they planted, so they can buy into
that's
this one.
round to the
They want to go for
beginning of this
Stingamania.
happening, all Zetas as well. That's one kind of streak we can also talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
100%
one of the most
pistol
dominant
win for
performances
Zetas
we've
thus
seen so
far.
far.
We'll see how that evolves on map 2, but I mean, Laz has just been... From where he was looking so uncomfortable previously, he just looks right at home at the moment, and it's good to see.
Yeah, they look really comfortable there on the side of Zeta, and would be really nice for them if they can end this one 13-2, get one of the most dominant maps we've seen so far, and try to go from there into the next one. It's going to be huge for your confidence, as DFM going to be trying to push on through. Has taken a bunch of damage as they do exactly that. Immediately just trying to teleport on the site, but a couple
They
kills
get the trades.
as
Damage
the
has been done though.
actually works out. Flash comes down
Massive
here, but
kill.
Suggest is able to hold it down.
Oh,
Reyna gets
it
one
all
as
came
well,
down
and
to
all
that
of a
one kill.
sudden,
It's huge.
Okay, Detonation, I mean,
Yeah, there were 2 of them here. They wanted to try
it's
to go
getting more
fast.
interesting now.
An explosive entry. Darts come flying, not
Kinda low.
targets, as Laz would prefer, but let's see if he's got it in him. Hasn't noticed any movement yet. Soldum just playing right on the verge of swinging out behind Jen.
I think he...
Okay, wants to maybe drone. First has to clear that. Drone spots one. From there, does he get the read that the rest are going to be in hell? No.
That's unlucky.
Okay. Well, that was interesting to end that one, but either way,
That's
DFM
unlucky.
pick up a round here. Very nicely done to finally
Well,
get some win under their
The
sails.
force
It was the
buy
first time in
paid off. Oh my goodness.
things stuck and something
The Omen TP, they kind of had to, right? They used the jet
Alright.
dash early, and then
Win, so while it's not
the Omen
pistol,
had to pretty much do this
the
play.
eco,
Had to take one for the team here in
just as
terms
good,
of
not
jet dash
something
was
better.
used here. They had such good stopping power in terms of the Killjoy Molly and then the Omen flash.
as they move
There
forward.
had to be
Double
someone
Bulldog,
that took the
triple
aim
Spectre.
off the choke point, right? So
Everybody
he
will
just
buy
took
up
the
full
hit.
armor.
He was always going to go down here pretty much. But
See,
it worked out. They got the
drifting
trade, so that's kind of why he
towards the
TP'd
gate.
out.
Drone will lead the way
Like
here.
he did everything. Like he was the reason they won the round, just by doing the selfless play.
Actual execution play is going to be Laz getting jumped on, but Crow out of window. Managing to save his life. Up into the smoke, but the pop flash into the face suggests lucky to get away with that kill.
Crow's
on
on
the
1
death.
HP.
And now, I mean, Reyna is going to be able to pick up 2, and they should. I mean, this is their round to take, right? It wasn't supposed to get this messy, as Crow had a very nice timing there to poke his head out, and let's see how this one is going to go. They do have a couple of decent guns at least.
They've interrupted the plants.
Yeah.
Laz is low, but weapons recovered. A recon trying to set up for 10. With Anthem as low as he is, could try to make this work, but oh, that hurts quite a bit. 10 hits that. You start feeling a bit more confident that it's actually going to be clutchable, but about to get wrapped on from the flank. And Detonation will be able to go ahead and string together a second round win for the first time here on Ascent.
Finally making things a little bit more
TP
interesting.
caused them a lot. Let me just reset.
For the side of Rita, so this is how.
Yeah, he was looking at it. He was looking up here just in case at the top. You never know.
Right? That very aggressive push after losing the pistol round catches them off guard. You're able to win a round like this where you hold on to 3 of your guns. This DFM crowd
Dude took his moment. Nice pop flash for this. Let's see this fast round. So we got pop flash for the corner. They run in anti-flash. That goes off. Then the next knife. And then you have flash onto side. That is the most. That is such a sick round. Chad, you see the timing of this second KO flash with the dash? It's so perfect. Such a well done like dry run of the strat. I wonder how many times they dry run this strat. When I say dry run, it's pretty much just going in a custom server with like 5 players and the coach itself, and just making sure that all the timings are perfect. You just run it again and again and again and again until the timing is literally as good as we just saw. It was a great round. Do you know, chat, you know earlier, if people were here earlier when I said that we ran a strat like 8 times in a row? Very similar to this. Honestly, it didn't look as good as this. So yeah, that was nice. It was nice. The timing on this was just perfect.
Just yet. That's 2 kills for Sugar Zero as he's going to take that one. Nice flash. Comes out from Crow, giving him a better chance.
This is a really cool fast round. I do think there is a... I think there's a bit of a world now where fast strats could be a lot better than some people think. Now that Chamber isn't here, now that KO isn't getting as much use, I think a lot of fast strats could get used again. Damn, look at this though, that's actually sick of them. And they have a recon on top of this as well. It was either a recon or it was a drone through the window, I didn't fully see, but that was nice.
As an assist to that initial opening elimination. Solidly done, and it's 4 plays like that with that level of synergy that can allow for DFM to get themselves back.
That was sick. That was
yeah, now take a look at this.
That was really cool to watch.
Zeta have 4 guys over towards the B site, with 1 over in market. Meanwhile, this full push is going to come in onto the A site, so they're gonna
just missed the guy doing the drone. Dude, what's going on with my stream today?
Trying to stack it a little bit. Laz not really able to hit.
I'll reset it after this again.
Yep. I mean, you know, basically impossible. But had he anticipated actually the crouch from Suggest, he might have been able to dome him, sending it just over the top of his head. Hunter's Fury is going to be sent out here. Rada looking to cut them down and at least soften up the members of Zeta before they go for this retake. Pro able to find a single kill, but it looks like that's all it's going to be.
This is becoming more common as well. When they take site and we see like blind ults into this area, right? You kind of blind ult here. And then obviously if this doesn't hit, then you can blind ult like this area as well. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice use. Been seeing it more and more often now.
Compared to how much they're going to be able to get. Because obviously they win that round, great. They now lock in map point. They're guaranteed at least overtime if DFM go on this miracle run. But if they lose,
the hell Killjoy Molly. Honestly, every LAN I went to, they changed the rules on it. It used to be allowed, then you could have it if it was right on the edge. I don't know what the rule is now. Okay, they at least get some damage from it. So yeah, I'm not sure about the Molly under hell. Honestly, it was a forever changing rule when I was going to LAN. It was definitely the main bit of util that we had to ask every single LAN and be like, what's the rule for this one? So I don't actually know. I haven't really seen anyone using it, so I think it's not in, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we were allowed to right click it, but not left click it at one point. So big buy round, they get all the way over towards site. Crow has his ult for retake. They go fast. He could get so many here.
Oh, they push right past each other. Ships in the night.
That's crazy. During all of that, he managed to take down the KO as well. Damn. Nice round. Dude, imagine they got more on defense. They would have been in control of this.
How is this happening? Well, it all starts
Yeah.
It all starts with one.
And finally, Zeta are going to call a timeout. They're like, whoa, okay, this
Yeah,
has
this is getting a
gone
little bit
on
rough
for
there.
too
Zeta
long.
have to eco.
How many rounds is it in a row? Is it 5?
This was it, yeah, 5 in a row from the side at DFM.
So they waited 5 rounds to actually say, okay, well, economy's in shambles. We're getting outplayed. DFM have had very many nice pushes on
No
the
way.
side here. They
That's
look
so crazy.
comfortable from the attacker side. Soldom another nice little
The poor Killjoy.
highlight play. You can add that to
I thought it was the
to
KO that he
reels.
didn't see, but it was the
Great
Killjoy
timing.
they didn't see.
Really, really good timing from Soldom.
Narwhal King,
Zeta,
thank you so
yeah,
much.
I mean, feels
The
like this
third best?
could've
I mean,
been
at
used a
their
bit
prime,
earlier.
I think
Yeah.
so.
you know, might have
But
anticipated
right
after
now,
round 16
no.
that would have been the case.
But in their prime, I would
XQQ
definitely be
saying,
fine to
okay,
say yeah.
now I definitely need to pump the brakes. I'm going to burn our first time out and see if we can't just finish this. Because from the pace that we were set, it's like, all right, this is going to be a really quick map. This has been dragged out quite a bit now from the side of Detonation. But, I mean, if they're able to come back into this next round, carry onward, keep it clean, and continue to have these fantastic synergistic execs onto the sites, who's to say that they don't actually end up stealing this map away?
Yeah, this makes things a lot more interesting now. We actually do have a real competitive map. We do have, you know, even if DFM go on to lose from here, you can say, well, they started off slow. Maybe they'll start off fast here on the second map. This is, you know, they had a rough time.
Going for the
of it.
double judge?
Zeta got away with a little
I'm a little bit
too many
nervous when I
rounds
see a
in
double
row,
judge
so
because
now there's
I
gonna be
think
a
that
chance
makes
here
any
for
round winnable.
Division to have a better chance on the next map, but let's see. I mean, they've even put themselves in a position now to have a chance to win this map.
And they're
so
gonna
very
go.
curious to see how this one is going to end up.
They're gonna go to the site where the
Very
double
limited here.
judges.
Ken actually not even placing his alarm.
They're gonna have one close. They're gonna kill this guy. Then they're gonna kill the KO. And then they're gonna go. Well, that's the 2 people holding site.
Doesn't have that.
And then there's gonna be a
Just
judge
turret
back
set
at
up
site.
to
He only needs the
contact.
judge.
Looks like it's playing contact on either side. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna try to push off the backside of this, but oh, his attention, it gets split. Too
Damn,
many
dude.
targets, doesn't
He
know,
should've got
doesn't
2
focus
there.
on one. Now he's dead.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I mean, Soldom's low, but that's still a
They don't,
fantastic
and
pick
they're
off
never
the
gonna
other
know
side
until they VOD
of
review
DFM,
just
and
how
now they're gonna
good this
catch some
call to
zero in
cancel
mid.
was.
And that makes their push even more threatening. As Steph is over here with the Marshal. He is just blinded all the way through.
I wonder if they've
This is
looked
going to be a free entry onto
into
the A side. At least they
how
take out
Zeta like to
Soldom, and
approach eco rounds with
at least
stacking.
they've got that. Hanging on to a judge and a Marshal.
And maybe as soon as they saw one
See,
close, they were like, this
they
is
can
the stack
pick off
site.
anybody, but this is looking, of course, like a
I didn't
DFM
fully look at all
round
the
win.
util, but either way, it was a really
mean,
nice call to
a seal
cancel
away
this
here
B
would be a
hit
bad
and go
thing
back.
for
Because,
DFM
yeah,
for
I'm pretty
sure.
sure back a site
But-
would have been good for 2 or so.
I mean, again, you look at, you know, given this 5-round win streak that they're on, now looking to make it a 6th, there's so much money that they have. And they will just continue to buy up. They can throw bodies at this, try to take these guns away. Try to get those ult charges built up just a little bit more. But it seems like from the side of Depp and Laz, the call is widely just, okay, be silent, wait for Spike to go boom, and then we jump into the explosion.
Okay, I'm
That
just
is
going to
definitely
accept
the
this
call.
one, get some
They're,
good,
grouped up in the corner for their
some good
inevitable
guns into the next
demise.
round.
Now they go. It's 8-11. DFM on the streak. Continue to 6 in a row. Up to round 20. Didn't
Alright,
think
who's the
we
first
would get this
person? Who's
far.
getting timed
Almost
out?
thought we'd be on to map 2 by now, but
Yeah.
DFM have put an end to thoughts like that. As let's see how we go from here. If that timeout will actually help going into a buy round. We'll have some more utilities, some more firepower, of course. But DFM have been really threatening on the attack.
Yeah, I like that Laz added both 6 kills and 6 steps to his score line since we had first checked in on him. Looking to add a little bit more there as, oh, Soldom spotted it, sniped out of the air. Can't quite adjust over though.
Uh-oh.
So while he does put Anthem
They
down
went for
low
their
on
fast
HP,
B.
he ends up getting swung on and eliminated.
They
Well,
went for
scouting
their
out the
fast
site,
B.
knocking spot 10.
And
Question is, that
the
makes
main
around
person
this
to
side
get
of
out of
the
the
map,
choke
they
points
tuck
is
tail,
now dead.
Try to go back over towards A.
They could... So, Zeta liked
They're gonna
to
play this nice and
do
slow.
Yeah.
the single
Just wait here
Killjoy on
in
site,
main
so
and,
they might
for
heavy
a
stack
follow-up
this and
push.
just use the Killjoy ult.
Smokes are going through, so you'd have to imagine that
Looking
Zeta
like
should
DFM
be
are going to go a
expecting
little
this.
bit faster. What is
Dual
this Omen
pushing
flash
as
like?
a team,
Damn, they make no sound. The cooling right now is impeccable. It's so good.
Gonna get spotted. There's the TP. The first one cut down, but Suggest swings in.
Nicely done, though. They get the trades out. Okay, Suggest needs to step up on this one.
Very winnable position for the side of Zeta now. A 3v2, Anthem at 32 HP. This should be them taking this to map point.
Not really, Ryan. I try and just evenly focus on all teams.
From the side of Detonation Suggest is going to pick up the first, and he is aggressively peeking on the two of them. Does get taken out by Crow.
32 HP to win this.
2v1. Anthem on
Gotta hit
32
some shots.
health. Does he have a miracle hold? He gets one.
He's got one more flash.
And he gets a second.
Oh.
That is 2 in a row, and Detonation
32
will not be stopped
HP.
just yet.
1v2.
Unreal.
They went 1 by 1.
In their hands, but it's one after the other from Zeta. Trying to push down into the site, and Anthem says, yeah, I'll take those odds. The headshot's clean. Not
It was a
bullet
little bit
touching
similar
him.
to the 1v2 that we saw the other day, right? Where they don't know where he is, so you can never really get the timing too good.
It suggests as well, doing his damage, but it felt like Crow getting this should have been the end of it all. The fragment was there. I was trying
because
to
they
see
don't
if
know where
does
he
have
is,
a
the
flash
other
to play
person
with,
was
but he
watching
doesn't even
backside.
need it. Dep just swings in and cuts him down.
Right, I'll explain it again for people that weren't here
Now,
yesterday. So if you're doing a 1v2 on this
extremely
site,
excited, as you guys
and
could have
the
heard
one's here,
on those,
the problem is
comms.
that
And they're gonna go
if
back
you
to
both
the tried and
swing
true
at the
push
same
on the
time
A.
for this guy
Zeta
here, if
seem pretty well
he's
prepared
actually
for
back a
this.
sight, you're gonna get side shot. So it's very hard in the 1-on-2 to actually have good timing to swing like this.
Taking some damage, but so too does Soldom.
So the 1-by-1 isn't the
Might wanna try his luck again,
it's
playing around
understandable
this
is basically what I'm saying.
We're here, the window break.
Killjoy goes down. Down, they want to go super aggro. This was their idea against the Killjoy ult. It's so bold.
Expiring, they go for the aggro push over towards the defending spawn, but they're gonna end up falling. And now it's all on Reyna.
Could he been behind him the whole time? Oh my goodness.
He's being so disciplined.
Oh, this is
Oh, holy hell. Yeah,
Oh, man.
I think
I kind of feel bad for them. That would have been so hype. But Zeta is going to run away with round number 12.
it was a very
their
bold
side.
plan
And we
for
will
the
have
Killjoy
at least
ult.
overtime.
Very, very
That's the thing,
bold plan.
This is far from finished. Unless Zeta can just go ahead and
To
put their feet down
3
finally.
pass and push Heaven into
There
a
is plenty
perfect
of cash.
perfect
up here
crossfire
from
when the
Detonation.
door
And
was
yeah, it's
down, so there was no
The last
pressure
place you
from
always
door.
look.
Right,
There
there was
he
no
is.
pressure here because the door was down, so
But
they
Reyna
just had
wisely playing that
all they
card.
had to watch was this. If they wanted to do this, they had to break door.
All right, well, they did
Right,
7
no
in a row.
pressure
Why
here.
can't they do
Perfect
3
crossfire
more?
they're going into.
It's
Doesn't
not
make sense.
as difficult as 7. It's a much lower number.
Biggest difference is
3
this time
chances.
Dep has
Damn
a-
it, it's
a
unlucky.
hero
It'd been a
name.
really good. It's the first
Either reveal on
mistake
one.
they've made on attack.
Ooh. Good blind though. And he catches one. Reyna gonna be taken
Oh,
down.
the block.
Yeah, and he's got Sugar Zero right next to him.
Okay,
Essentially
it doesn't matter.
escorting him
Sugar
into the
Hero
site.
once
It is a
again under sight.
flawless
Alright,
victory
honestly turned
on
out to be a
the
pretty
final
sick game in the
round.
end. We saw some cool
13-9,
stuff.
Zeta finally will win this map as they will breathe a small sigh of relief. They still had a pretty nice